I unclasp my necklace and go through airport security and feel a shiver of unease that doesn't evaporate until it's safely back in place around my neck. I know I have friends who think I shouldn't still be wearing jewellery given to me by a man who everyone knows isn't coming back. But despite the fact that I've reluctantly accepted that I'll never see him again, just about, something still stops me from taking off the necklace permanently. It's not just that it seems to complement every item in my wardrobe, or that I fell in love with its delicate blossom-shaped pendant the second I saw it. It's because whatever misery I went through when Roberto had gone, it was given to me during times I still consider to be the best of my life. It's a reminder that once, albeit in the distant past, he and I had something undeniably uniquely good. As we arrive at the business class lounge, these thoughts evaporate. For those who have not experienced the unbridled joy of this oasis, and that included me until 3.5 seconds ago, allow me to let you into a secret. If ever there was proof that life's not fair, this is it. I would be overcome with a sense of injustice if I wasn't already overcome with the complimentary croissants and Bucks Fizz. As we find a seat with a view of the runway, I note the sublime peacefulness, the subdued lighting, the chairs of infinite plushness. There are no kids running about. There are no students sweaty from travelling and asleep on their rucksacks. Everyone is sharply dressed, tapping away meaningfully at laptops and, the sign of a true world-class traveller, managing to restrain themselves from stuffing their faces with the free food. I, on the other hand, am happy to concede that I am not a true world-class traveller. I am a mere pretender, a fleeting visitor to this world, and I am starving. "Do you think you'll be able to leave work behind on this trip?" Nicola asks me. I can't help but smile. She knows me and my job only too well. This might be the first holiday I've had in years where I actually relax the way normal people do, with no phone ring and no work distractions. And I'm going to read a book. A proper one, not the Gruffalo. "You always have had a wild streak," she says, grinning. "Well, I'm impressed. Meredith and I have been worried about you lately." "Me? Why?" "You have so much on your plate. You've taken the term juggling to a new level, Imogen. It's like watching a circus act sometimes." Nicola has always looked out for me. She is an only child, just like me, but she's been my surrogate sister since we met. My formative years were spent combating chronic shyness. Once, aged 5, I got locked in a downstairs toilet at a birthday party, and rather than pipe up and make a fuss, opted to sit there for 2 hours until my mum came and my absence was discovered. So starting secondary school had been a hell that had no equal. But about 5 days after the beginning of term, Nicola had sat down next to me and introduced herself with a quiet smile. It was all it had taken for me to know that everything would be okay. And it was. We were never members of the popular, pretty and spectacularly bitchy clique at school, most of whom are working on the checkout of Poundland these days. Despite repeated efforts with Nick's mum's false tan, we were plain and unassuming, the type of girls people nobody really fancied and, until my breasts grew, and grew, hardly even noticed. Nicola was the one whose shoulder I cried on when, aged 13, a pack of Tampax fell out of my bag and cascaded across the school canteen. And again, when James Dickinson nearly burst his appendix laughing at the Valentine's card I'd taken 3 weeks of inner turmoil to muster the courage to send. And indeed, in 2007, when I fell into the black hole that opened up when Roberto wasn't there anymore. I've done a lot of crying on Nicola's shoulder, there's no doubt about it. "Why don't you do something really crazy and turn off your phone?" she suggests. That's a step too far. I've disabled my email and internet settings, but I've got to keep the phone on, and not just for work.